Good morning, students. Welcome back to your English class. So I really hope that you have understood the previous video lecture, and now we need to continue from there only. So yesterday we have left on page number 4. So from there only I am going to start the reading. I don't think we should waste more time for it. So you all are having a book in your hand. So I'm reading for you. The last what we have discussed about it, that Franz noticed the different attire of M. Hamel, his French teacher, as well as the villagers, those who were sitting on the back benches and they were having their old primer also. So then now what happened after that? While I was wondering about it all, M. Hamel mounted his chair and in the same grave and gentle tone which he had used to me said, now, as he was wondering that what exactly is going on here. So at that moment only M. Hamel, what he did, he just dragged his chair in a very serious and in a very gentle tone. He uttered the words, what he said, "My children, this is the last lesson I shall give you. The order has come from Berlin to teach only German in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. The new master comes tomorrow. This is your last French lesson. I want you to be very attentive." Now, he uttered the words at that time, "This is your last French lesson." And then he explained it why this is the last French lesson, because the order had specially come from Berlin. Yes, especially the order had came that from tomorrow onwards, as we are discussing it from the very first class of this chapter, that the war was going on and how the Prussian won it and how the German language was imposed on them. So he explained that the order had specially come from the Berlin for it. Underline these lines. These are very, very important. Would a thunderclap these words were to me. Now these words, this is your last French lesson. These were the thunderclap words for him. Now thunderclap here means these are very unexpected words for little Franz. Oh, the wretches. That was what they had put at the town hall. Now he understood. Now he understood it very carefully, very thoroughly actually, that why there was a huge crowd in front of that bulletin board. Why the people were standing at the town hall. Now he understood, because that order was put on there. Now the next para says about little Franz thoughts only what he was thinking. My last French lesson. Why? I hardly knew how to write. I should never learn any more. I must stop there then. Oh, how sorry I was for not learning my lessons, for seeking bird's egg or going sliding on the Saar. Now he is thinking that really this is my last French lesson. But till now I have not learned that much. Although I am a French boy, but I don't know how to write it. I don't know how to speak it thoroughly. Now he was feeling sad. Now he was feeling bad. He was regretting that why he had wasted his time earlier. Why he was not learning his own language. Why he used to bunk or miss the classes, as it's written. That he always used to seek bird's egg or going sliding on the Saar. He was feeling regretful now that why I wasted my time on hunting the bird's egg. Why I was missing this French class and I was going to the river Saar and I was enjoying there. He was feeling bad for it. My books that had seemed such a nuisance a while ago, so heavy to carry, my grammar and my history of the saints were old friends now that I couldn't give up. Now these books, the French books, which used to be burden to him earlier, now those books seem to be his old friends now. Now old friend means that he can't be separated from his friends. You can understand it very well as when you came to class 11. From 10th you all were together and in 11th you were segregated into different sections or in different school also because of the career choice. So at that time what kind of feeling there was? So same he was feeling that I can't go off with my old friends. The books which used to be like burdensome for him, now it was very precious for him. Then he says, and M. Hamel too. The idea that he was going away, that I should never see him again, made me forget all about his ruler and how cranky he was. Now even he was thinking about the teacher M. Hamel, that how bad, how serious he was, how he used to scold the student, but he is going to miss this teacher. Now from tomorrow onwards I am not going to see this teacher again in my life. Poor man. It was in honor of this last lesson that he had put on his fine Sunday clothes. Now he understood the next thing. That why M. Hamel was dressed up in a different manner. Why he dressed up like that he used to dress up on these special days or on the Sunday. And now I understood why the old men of the village were sitting there in the back of the room. It was because they were sorry too. And another thing now he understood, those benches which used to be vacant were filled up by the villagers. Now he understood why those villagers were sitting there. Why? Because even they were feeling sorry. Even they were feeling sorry of not learning their own language at that time. Because they had not gone to school more. It was their way of thanking our master for his 40 years of faithful service and of showing their respect for the country that was theirs no more. Underline these lines also. Now he understood that the villagers were there, they were giving the gratitude to that M. Hamel teacher because he had spent 40 long years there. He had given his faithful service in that school, he had taught in that school for 40 long years, but now that place is not of theirs now. While I was thinking of all this, I heard my name called. It was my turn to recite. What would I not have given to be able to say that dreadful rule for the participle all through very loud and clear and without one mistake? Now immediately he heard his name, M. Hamel, and said his name. It's his turn of France to recite the rule of participle, and he thought that he would answer it very properly. But unfortunately what happened with Little France, I got mixed up on the first words and stood there, holding on to my desk, my heart beating and not daring to look up. As he wanted to give the clear answer, but he mixed up. He was not able to answer properly and he was feeling embarrassed. So what M. Hamel said, I heard M. Hamel say to me, I once scold you, Little France, you must feel bad enough. See how it is, every day we have said to ourselves, blah, I have plenty of time, I will learn it tomorrow. So M. Hamel said that, Little France, don't worry, I'm not going to scold you. Why? Because this is a problem with we all French people. We procrastinate the things. Basically, we delay the things. What we say, we are having a lot of time today, we will do it from tomorrow. Like few students are there, they say, I will do my assignment later on. I'm having a time, I just relax right now, then I will do it and I will send it. And then it becomes late because now you need to do the next day assignment also or any other work. Even in the exam time, we do this kind, the students do this kind of thing. So you need to underline this thing here. I have plenty of time, I will learn it tomorrow. And you need to write it there, procrastination, when we are delaying something. And now you see where we have come out. Oh, that's a great trouble with Alsace. She puts off learning till tomorrow. Now, she puts off here means the people of this place, district, Alsace. As we call our country, India also as she, we refer as she. So, M. Hamel is saying that we people generally do this kind of stuff only. How is it? Now, these fellows out there will have the right to say to you, how is it? You pretend to be Frenchmen and yet you can neither speak nor write your own language. But you are not the worst, poor Little France. We have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with. Now, M. Hamel explained that what those people, those German people will think. How can you say to yourself as a Frenchman? Because you don't even know how to write, you don't even know how to speak. And this is the condition with everyone here, with almost every French person. So German people are about to ask this question. And then he says, we have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with. Underline this. What he is trying to say, he is trying to say that we all are feeling regret. We all are having that disappointment feeling that why we have not learned it earlier. Why we have wasted our time on it. Why we are not able to learn it earlier. And there M. Hamel blamed not only on himself but on many other ones, that those who were lingering or delaying the things. So I really hope till here it's clear to everyone.